Have you ever wondered what life will feel like if you end up alone in old age? Many people don't think about it until it happens. When loved ones move away, friends pass on, and daily life becomes quieter than ever. The truth is, aging alone can be one of the most difficult experiences, but it doesn't have to be miserable. In fact, with the right mindset and daily habits, you can create a fulfilling and meaningful life even when you're on your own. In this video, we're going to talk about 6 essential things you must do every day if you find yourself growing older alone. These habits are not just about filling time, they are about staying mentally sharp, physically active, emotionally strong, and truly enjoying your days. The difference between loneliness and peaceful solitude often comes down to the small choices you make each day. If you want to avoid misery, regret, and emotional isolation, stay with me until the end. These 6 things might just transform the way you approach aging, helping you build a life that is rich, rewarding, and completely your own. Now let's get started. Number 1, establish a daily routine. Waking up without a plan for the day can leave you feeling lost, unmotivated, and disconnected from life. As you get older, having a structured daily routine is one of the most powerful ways to maintain a sense of purpose and direction. A routine is not about filling your day with meaningless tasks. It's about giving yourself a reason to get up in the morning, a sense of stability, and a rhythm that keeps life moving forward. One of the biggest mistakes people make when they grow older is letting time slip away. Without work, family responsibilities, or social obligations, the days can blend into each other, making it easy to fall into boredom and isolation. But when you create a daily structure, you take control of your time rather than letting time control you. Your routine doesn't have to be rigid or complicated. It simply needs to include things that make you feel good, keep your mind engaged, and maintain a sense of balance. A strong morning routine is especially important. It sets the tone for the rest of the day. Getting up at the same time, making your bed, having a good breakfast, and spending time outside in the fresh air can do wonders for your mental and physical well-being. Take Robert, a 76-year-old retired engineer. After his wife passed away, he found himself waking up at odd hours, skipping meals, and spending too much time sitting in front of the television. He felt like the days were slipping away and the loneliness was overwhelming. But after deciding to create a daily schedule, everything changed. He started waking up early, taking a short walk in the morning, cooking his own meals, and scheduling phone calls with family members in the afternoon. His days became more structured, his mind felt clearer, and he no longer felt like he was simply waiting for time to pass. A routine keeps you grounded, especially when life feels uncertain or lonely. It eliminates the feeling of emptiness by ensuring that every day has a flow, a purpose, and a sense of movement. Even the simplest habits, such as watering the plants at a set time, listening to music in the evening, or journaling before bed, can bring a deep sense of comfort and normalcy. If you ever feel like the days are slipping away, or that life lacks structure, start small. Write down a morning routine. Plan your meals. Set aside time for hobbies or relaxation. The key is to make conscious decisions about how you spend your time, rather than letting life happen to you. A well-planned routine doesn't just fill your day, it gives your life a sense of order, meaning, and forward momentum. Number 2, prioritize physical movement. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is slowing down too much. While it's natural for the body to change over time, staying physically active is the closest thing to a fountain of youth. It's not just about looking fit. It's about keeping your body strong, your mind sharp, and your independence intact. When you stop moving, you start losing muscle, flexibility, and energy, which can lead to a decline in overall health. But here's the good news. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to stay active. Simple, consistent movement every day makes a world of difference. A short walk, gentle stretching, or even just standing up and moving around frequently can boost circulation, strengthen muscles, and keep your joints flexible. The goal is to keep your body engaged so that everyday activities like getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries stay easy and effortless. Take Eleanor, a 78-year-old retired librarian. After retiring, she became less active, spending more time sitting and less time on her feet. At first, she didn't notice any changes, but over the years, simple tasks like bending down to pick something up or walking for long periods started feeling more difficult. She thought, I'm just getting old. But after joining a local walking group and starting light stretching every morning, she felt a difference almost immediately. Her energy improved, her posture got better, and she even started sleeping more soundly at night. Physical movement is a daily necessity, not an occasional activity. Even if you have limited mobility, there are always ways to stay active. Chair exercises, water aerobics, or even standing up and sitting down multiple times in a row can help keep your body strong and your blood flowing. The key is to make movement part of your routine, just like eating or sleeping. Another benefit? Exercise is one of the best ways to protect your brain. Studies have shown that physical activity can help reduce the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. When you move, you're not just strengthening your muscles, you're improving circulation to the brain, reducing stress, and keeping your mind engaged. If you've been inactive for a while, start small. A 5-minute walk, a few gentle stretches in the morning, a bit of light housework that keeps you on your feet. The key is to be consistent. The more you move, the easier it becomes, and before you know it, you'll feel stronger, healthier, and more energized every single day. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, stay socially engaged. One of the hardest parts of aging alone is the gradual loss of social connections. Friends move away, family members get busy with their own lives, and it becomes easier to spend more time alone. But isolation is one of the biggest threats to both mental and physical health. Studies have shown that loneliness can be just as harmful as smoking or obesity, increasing the risk of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. The good news? You don't have to accept loneliness as part of aging. Staying socially engaged is a choice, and it's one of the most important daily habits you can develop. Even small social interactions, a short phone call, a conversation with a neighbor, or a friendly exchange at the grocery store can make a difference in your emotional well-being. Human connection is a fundamental need, and maintaining relationships should be just as much of a priority as eating well or staying active. Take Frank, an 80-year-old widower. After his wife passed away, he found himself spending more and more time alone. Watching TV and waiting for the phone to ring, he told himself that his kids were busy, that his friends had their own lives, and that he didn't want to be a burden. But as the months passed, he started feeling more and more disconnected, and even the smallest tasks felt overwhelming. That all changed when he made the decision to reach out. He started calling an old friend once a week, joined a local senior group, and even signed up for an online chess club. Within a few months, he felt more alive, more engaged, and more connected than he had in years. Social engagement doesn't have to mean big events or large gatherings. It's about small, meaningful connections that remind you that you're part of something bigger. Whether it's sending a text message, inviting a friend for coffee, or joining a group that shares your interests, the key is to make socializing a daily habit. Even if you don't have close friends or family nearby, technology makes staying connected easier than ever. Video calls, online forums, and social media allow you to engage with others, no matter where you are. Many seniors have found that joining online communities gives them a sense of belonging. Even if they aren't physically surrounded by people, the world is more connected than ever. You just have to be willing to take the first step. The truth is, loneliness isn't about being alone. It's about feeling disconnected. And the best way to fight that feeling is to make an effort to engage with the world every single day. The more you reach out, the easier it becomes. And before you know it, you'll have a network of people who bring joy, conversation, and purpose into your life. Number 4, keep your mind stimulated. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is letting their mind slow down along with their body. Many assume that cognitive decline is just a natural part of getting older. But in reality, your brain thrives on stimulation. Just like your muscles weaken without movement, your brain can lose sharpness if it's not actively engaged. The good news? You have the power to keep your mind strong, alert, and full of curiosity no matter your age. Keeping your brain active isn't about doing complicated puzzles or learning something overwhelming. It's about engaging in activities that challenge your thinking, introduce new ideas, and keep your curiosity alive. Reading, learning a new skill, playing strategy games, writing, or even having deep conversations are all ways to keep your mind sharp and your memory strong. Take Janet, a 74-year-old former teacher. After retiring, she found herself watching TV all day, feeling like her mind wasn't as sharp as it used to be. She noticed she was forgetting small things, where she left her keys, what she planned to buy at the store. Worried about losing her mental sharpness, She made a simple change. She started reading again, doing crossword puzzles in the morning, and taking an online class in Spanish. Within weeks, she felt a difference. Her focus improved, she felt more engaged, and she even had new things to talk about when she socialized. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. One of the best ways to keep it active is to challenge yourself with something new. Learning an instrument, trying a new hobby, or even switching up your routine can force your brain to create new connections, keeping it flexible and resilient. And it's not just about mental sharpness. Engaging your brain also helps prevent feelings of boredom and depression. When you're learning, creating, or problem solving, you feel a sense of accomplishment. That sense of progress, no matter how small, gives you a reason to look forward to each day. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, practice gratitude and reflection. One of the most powerful things you can do every day to maintain a sense of peace and happiness is to practice gratitude. As we age, it's easy to focus on what we've lost: people, opportunities, youth, and even health. But shifting your focus to what you still have can completely transform your mindset. Gratitude isn't about ignoring life's challenges. It's about choosing to recognize the good that still exists, even in difficult times. The simple act of reflecting on what you're grateful for every day can boost your mood, reduce stress, and even improve your physical health. Studies have shown that people who regularly practice gratitude experience lower levels of depression and anxiety, sleep better, and feel a greater sense of purpose. And the best part? It's free, easy, and only takes a few minutes a day. Take George, a 79-year-old retired firefighter. After losing his wife, he found himself dwelling on the loneliness, replaying memories of the past, and feeling like life had lost its meaning. But everything changed when he started keeping a gratitude journal. Every morning, he wrote down 3 things he was thankful for, sometimes big things like his grandchildren's laughter, and sometimes small things like a warm cup of coffee. Over time, his perspective shifted. He still missed his wife, but instead of focusing on what he had lost, he began cherishing what he still had. Reflection is just as important as gratitude. Taking time each day to sit quietly, breathe deeply, and process your thoughts can help you feel more centered and at peace. Whether it's through prayer, meditation, or simply sitting outside and appreciating the world around you, daily reflection allows you to clear your mind, reduce stress, and focus on what truly matters. If you've never practiced gratitude before, start small. Each morning or evening, take a moment to think about 3 things that made you smile that day. Maybe it's a favorite song, a good meal, or a kind word from a stranger. The more you train your mind to focus on the good, the easier it becomes to find joy in everyday life. Life will always have challenges, but your happiness isn't about what happens to you. It's about how you choose to respond. Make gratitude and reflection a daily habit, and you'll find that even in solitude, you are never truly alone. Number 6, find a way to help others. One of the fastest ways to combat loneliness and bring meaning into your life is to help someone else. It might seem like an unusual piece of advice after all. When you're feeling down or isolated, your first instinct might be to focus on yourself. But the truth is, giving to others can be one of the most rewarding ways to find purpose and joy in your own life. Helping others doesn't have to mean big, life-changing gestures. It can be something as simple as checking in on a neighbor, volunteering in your community, mentoring a younger person, or even just offering a kind word to a stranger. The key is to make giving a daily habit, a way to connect with the world and remind yourself that you still have value, wisdom, and kindness to offer. Take Margaret, an 82-year-old former nurse. After retiring, she felt like she had lost her sense of purpose. Her children were grown, her social circle had gotten smaller, and she often spent days without much interaction. But instead of letting loneliness consume her, she decided to start volunteering at a local food bank. At first, it was just a few hours a week, but before long, she found herself looking forward to it every day. She made new friends, felt needed, and most importantly, found a new sense of fulfillment. The simple act of giving creates connection. It takes the focus off your own struggles and shifts it toward making a difference, no matter how small. Whether it's offering advice, lending a listening ear, or even just sharing a smile, helping others reminds you that you still matter. Even if you're physically limited, there are still ways to give. Writing letters to old friends, mentoring younger generations online, or simply being a source of encouragement for those around you are all ways to contribute. The act of giving fills your life with a sense of purpose, keeping your spirit alive and your heart full. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on these 6 daily habits. Aging alone doesn't mean living in loneliness. It's the small, intentional choices you make every day that determine whether you feel isolated or fulfilled. Whether it's establishing a routine, staying active, engaging socially, keeping your mind sharp, practicing gratitude, or giving to others, each of these habits has the power to transform your daily life into something meaningful, rich, and rewarding. The reality is we cannot always control our circumstances, but we can control how we respond to them. Life will always change and people will come and go, but your ability to create joy, purpose, and connection remains entirely in your hands. If you commit to these habits, you will find that being alone does not have to mean being lonely. You still have so much to offer, so much to enjoy, and so many reasons to embrace each day with hope. If today's video resonated with you, ask yourself, which of these 6 things can I start doing today? You don't have to change everything all at once. Even the smallest step in the right direction can create a ripple effect that changes your entire outlook on life. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.